groups. You've seen them in Louisville. You've seen them in Stone Mountain. And so, with me, welcome Grandmaster Jay from the NFAC. Power.
They say that to be absent in the body is to be present with the Creator. Unfortunately, I don't believe that. I believe the Creator is much more intelligent than that. I believe that the Creator returns us into the pool of our ancestors, and that all of those ancestors, going all the way back to the 25 dynasties that they won't give you credit for, that goes all the way back to the great civilizations that they deny that we ever had, to put us into a position where 400 years later, not only are the ancestors awakening, but just like the pieces you put into pressure, once you put heat to them, they take on their true form. The NFAC has come today because you're my family. We're all family. No matter what title, no matter what group, no matter what belief, no matter what mission, no matter what perspective, at the end of the day, we are all brothers and sisters. Even though we may all go different paths, we're all headed to the same place. When you have soldiers who have become warriors, and warriors who become generals, and then generals who move on into the great unknown, those powers return to not me, not to my compadres, but to each and every person sitting in this room. We've all had our DNA activated because what happened was all the great work that Brother Hashim and every other person, some I know and some I don't know, and I would like to salute Malik Shabazz, that I've met before, and some of you all I don't know. But what I do know is this, and you've heard me say this before. I don't ask you to make an ancestral noise because it sounds good. It is a weapon. It is a connection. It is a frequency that takes us right back to the Most High, and we begin to walk in our purpose. And we know we're doing the right thing because your enemy's got to step back a little bit. And then your enemy got to do a double take. And then your enemy say, I've seen this before. So they pull out the old plans. They go back to COINTELPRO. They go back to Operation Black Messiah. They start trying to find people that look like us to attack us. And then they say, but you can't do that without our help. Matter of fact, let us help you. But Malcolm said, if I can quote, we cannot learn to love another people until first we learn to love ourselves. We need to fall back in love with ourselves as a race. We need to become infatuated with our melanin. We need to realize that the only way we are going to survive the current season that we're in is that we get over our differences, focus, move forward, and stop talking about it. And just like Hashim, start walking about it. You can sit there and stare at me as if you don't understand what I'm saying, but I'm speaking to the very essence of your survival at this point. The purpose of the NFAC is not to be another alternative. The NFAC is your next evolution to support you, protect you, envelope you so that you can do everything that you've been attempting to do for the last 60 years. The first time that they took out our crops of leaders, and this time we've come back to serve them and put them on notice that there may be many different parts of us, but if you take different parts and put them in a crock pot and then put a little bit of water to them, you know, that life-giving water that they teach, and then put some heat to it, because you're never going to find out what your true form is until they put some heat and pressure on you. We're under pressure right now, and what they've done is they've turned up the heat. They brought back a few things to help us remember. They brought back increased police brutality. They turned it up. Oh, they even brought back some lynching to remind you how things used to be. They even started treating us like it was okay to talk to us like we still didn't have any types of rights at all, some of those that we inherit. But what they missed was this. You can't take us back to the 60s partially unless you take us back completely. You have awakened all of the ancestors. You have awakened all of our fighting spirit. You have awakened a focus in us that no longer will we stand there and let you tell us what our condition is as if we are the victim. You are about to be the victim. You're the one that's going to have to get an apology from us. We're going to have to go back and get sensitized. We are the ones that you're going to have to wonder what we're up to. Yes, it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun, because if you've noticed everywhere that this black power has manifested itself, they want to talk it over, minister. They want to look at us like, who are you? As a matter of fact, they said you must be the Black Panthers. We embody everything of the almighty Black Panthers today and the past, but we're something else. We are the period at the end of your sentence. Whatever you want, whatever you need, whatever you desire, whatever the goals are that we have to work together, we're now able to meet that with equal force. You see, power only understands power. That's one thing I respected about this brother. He spoke to power with power. He didn't come to negotiate. He came to notify. He didn't come to make a statement. He came to clarify. He always said, I hear you, but. What means that whatever you said before the but makes me no difference. I came to let you know where we stand. So we have come to show solidarity. We have come to show the appreciation. And we couldn't do anything that we're doing today if we hadn't studied the lessons of every one of these brothers that's come before us, all of the brothers that are still with us, because they are wells of knowledge for inspiration, but most importantly to say, brothers, sisters, we love you, and we always will. Unconditionally. We're not perfect. Yeah, we get into little this and that's together. That's what family does. We family. But we still love you. I'm not breaking up with you for nothing. I don't care what you do. We're not going anywhere, and we got to stop treating each other that way. We got to take off these mental chains because we got them on the run right now, y'all. They on the ropes right now, y'all. Y'all don't believe it. Well, guess what? It ain't just the young folks. It's not just the middle-aged folks. I got folks calling me 90 years old, 95 years old saying thank you. I thought I would leave this world and go on to glory without ever seeing my people stand up and point a weapon back, and I never thought I'd see a black man stand in the middle of a street of a major metropolitan city and say, if they point a weapon at you, don't shoot them, kill them. And everybody said, yes, we will kill them. And the white man could only stand there because the most powerful and scary thing on this planet is a black man or a black woman prepared to give their life for the survival of their race. Black power, make some ancestral noise up in here.